Mainframe.
The solicitation of Magdalena to find someone to do the murder. The preparation of that letter and the envelope that were placed in Catherine Magdalena's diaper bag, free of DNA or prints containing the directions for a murder.
There we go.
Delivered to the hired gun.
Okay. I just want to make sure I am in frame. I'm gonna come up a little.
That was part of the planning. 4, the scouting and stalking of Professor Markel that we learned went on in that both.
Too far.
And 5, the pressure that defendant applied to Catherine Magdalena after that first attempt failed.
Let's see how that is.
Get it done.
Okay, that's good. I have to replace the tip, guys. I'm going to do that really quick. It's all prepped. I use my e-file. First, I push back my cuticles. Then I use my e-file with a ball bit to clean out any cuticle. And now I am... Oh, and then I put dehydrator on and then primer. I also put some primer inside my tip. I'm going to take out a little... This is the Emily solid nail glue gel. It's HEMA free, does not irritate me at all. I like it.
But all the little breadcrumbs led to the same place. The Prius led to Garcia and Rivera.
So the state of Florida, this prosecutor is giving her closing arguments in the Charlie Adelson case. That's what I've been listening to. She's been going for a while, and she has to kill it because she didn't do very good on cross with him.
I want to spend a moment talking about the principal instruction. We talked about this in jury selection. The defendant didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, good morning, ladies. Yeah, oh, I was live before? I couldn't tell, and I couldn't tell if I was in frame, and so I just ended it and came back. You guys have a good weekend? Patty, I know what you did, but Michelle, how was your weekend?
Or said some word, get it done, get it done, get it done, that caused or helped another.
Oh no, I close this. I'm going to do another Hypnotic Manny.
Or if he intended the murder to be done.
I did one. I posted it this morning. It's on my right hand. And this is Evergreen Ridge. Oh my God, it's like super shimmery, and I just really can't stop looking at it. I love the shade of green. And this is Burlap and Birch, and it's like champagne gold glitter, I would say. I don't know if it's medium and fine glitters. And I'm not sure if it's holographic flashbacks, but there's definitely a lot of colors in there. Okay. I did pretty good with that gel. It's a little bit on the side.
That's speculation. Remind your fellow jurors to get back on track. And that cannot be a reasonable doubt if it's speculation.
Okay.
My burden is to prove
the straight? Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Nothing more. If you have a question that I have failed to prove the answer to, but it's not one of these elements of the crime that the judge has given you, that is not a reasonable doubt.
Okay.
I'm concerned that you'll get back there.
I just want to make sure there's not really any gel in here.
You guys have worked too hard to render a compromise verdict at this point. I trust that each of you will follow the law and your oath to render a wise and legal verdict.
Okay, in the lamp for 1 minute.
This defendant is guilty of first-degree murder under the principal theory, if ever anyone has been.
You did your nail boot yesterday? I was so stupid. I thought we were supposed to post it yesterday. So I posted it on Instagram yesterday, and then today I went to the nail boot group and posted it, and it posted, and it got some likes and comments. And then I got a notification that my post was removed, and they put, "Hi, Tara, we removed your post because these haven't released yet." give us a release date. It just said by November 5th, so I thought we could post anytime after that.
Should all lead you to one conclusion.
Oh, you went to your parents for dinner last night? What'd you have?
This is the puzzle. The image is clear.
So what'd you think of that trio? Anyway, Michelle, I'm dying to know your thoughts. Scroll down, yeah.
I wrote down his quote.
Okay. I have some dry skin right here. I think I'm gonna like use some cuticle nippers to remove it. There.
The soul killer, bad guy. He conspired directly with Charlie Adelson, according to Garcia, to commit the murder through WhatsApp or some kind of way. Garcia's lawyers said this was all done without the knowledge and participation of Garcia. Then we learned in Magdalena's trial, Garcia supposedly conspired directly.
All right. I don't want to pick at it too much. Whoa. Nice save. My drill almost fell over. All right. Do you know when it's releasing? Did you see anything about a release date? Wrong fingernail. What am I doing? That nail, now I gotta top coat it again. I gotta shape my free edges too. Just make sure they're okay. The attorneys approached the bench. The defense attorney had an objection about something, so.
You're to rely on your memory of what took place
Okay.
during testimony and evidence. You may continue with your argument.
Can't believe I just did that.
Now, here we are in the trial of Charlie Adelson, and the truth has been revealed. Once again, the state got this almost right. That's what you heard in the opening from Mr. Rashbaum. We understandably thought that his client, Mr.
Okay.
Adelson, was the hirer of this murder, but there's a twist. Nothing is as it appears to be. The defendant is really the second victim in all of this. Per his theory, the killers drove to Miami twice to kill someone they'd never met and had no motive to kill, in hopes that Charlie Adelson would, one, not report them for murder, and two, would instead agree to give them large amounts of cash at that time and on a payment plan over the next, years. Other than failing the smell test, there are a few specific problems with the defense theory. One, how would the killers have known where to go to kill Markel? How would they know who to kill? How could the killers have known that Dan Markel was scheduled to leave town the day after the murder?
Oh, there isn't?
Three, possibly the biggest
Yeah.
problem,
Definitely. I agree with that.
were they just hoping that this would work? We're going to go all the way out there and kill somebody and maybe they'll give us some money.
All right. I'm just going to put peel base on.
Best to do it
I'm sorry. I mean clear.
Charlie Adelson-
So I don't even know what I'm saying.
Take his money.
Shell, base, and top coat on every nail. So I'm gonna use blues today. 2 blues from Dipnotic. And then Britt had sent me a Temu care package, and there were some nail stickers, and look what were in there. So how perfectly. I think they're gonna go well, so I'm gonna use these on my accent nails. Be a cute winter Manny. I had actually typed the whole thing out, but half the time when I hit the button to go live, it sets it up as a live stream. So all you see is like
it's no longer.
It's like my view. It's like a camera in camera type thing. I don't know why it does that. I do it the same exact way every time. Hit the same buttons, you know what I mean? And that's what it did to me today. And I had all the info typed out and everything, and then I was just so aggravated that I was going to lose it again that I'm like, I'll just edit it later, the title and stuff.
Each of you will do your best to render a wise and legal verdict in this case.
Because it said blue winter dip nails. That was the title of this video.
That's better.
Yes, Your Honor, maybe we just have a couple moments to set up.
Next up.
Please.
Right while they're setting up, the bailiff will escort you back into the jury room.
All right. I haven't seen you, Manny. You used it as a topper? Okay, that was a good idea, yeah. I did that once with one of their other dips. The flour one, because that was kind of in a clear base, too. Hi, Janet. Good morning. Happy Manny Monday, you guys. I don't even think I said that. I actually had two posts for today. I had the moon dust Manny that I did Saturday night in the Facebook group. I liked how that Manny came out. That glitter is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I thought it was really unique because it had purple and black foils in it. And usually, it's just all glitter or whatever, but to mix the foils and glitter, I love stuff like that when it's all tossed in there. Give me some flakes too, Put it all in. And then last night I did this Hypnotic Manny. Using burlap and birch and evergreen. I keep wanting to say evergreen bough. It's not. It's evergreen. Crap. Evergreen something. I'll think of it after. Anyway. And this green though is so shimmery. Like I want to chrome it because it's gonna chrome really nice. I thought about this dip, but this I think I see blue shimmer, but I also see silver. I don't know. I didn't really, let's see. Yeah, see, it's got like a silver. So I don't know. I bet it would chrome. But I'm not going to do that today. Because I've been chroming so much. Thank you, Michelle. Evergreen Ridge, yes. Thank you. Did you get that one, Michelle? Oh, I got all quiet. The state must have finished their closing argument. So it'll be the defense's turn next. And the judge already gave them their orders or whatever, Like read all the stuff. Well, I forget what it's called, but the judge already did that. So after the defense does their closing, I think the state gets to rebut. And then it's deliberations. I'm pretty sure the state gets the last word. It is. Oh my goodness. Where's your mailbox? Is it far from your house? there's some dip like under my nail. I was worried because this is the hand that I used on Saturday night, so I was wearing dark colors, you know, and like I had some staining up in here and stuff. This one's actually starting to grow out. Shoot, I probably. Oh wait, did I put peel base on yet? Did I? I didn't. I'm just sitting here. I haven't even put on peel base. I'm looking at my nails, waiting for them to dry. Ooh, I'm out of it. And then when we changed our clocks back, I didn't even remember until 1:30 on, what was it, Saturday or Sunday, whenever it was. I didn't even remember. And then I was still up till after 9 last night, which was really 10, you know. But I slept till 5:15 this morning, so that's like me sleeping in. All right, now I'm debating if I want to fill that little bit. There's not much there. I think it'll be all right. It was fine for Saturday nights, Manny, right? Oh, it's a block away. Well, yeah, like mine's just in the front of my house, you know what I mean? I don't have to go anywhere, so I understand that. Like if I had to go to a P.O. box or something, it wouldn't be getting checked daily. You see the girls talking about the collab? What is that on my nail there? Whatever. I'll file it later. I'm putting Luxie's peel base on. This is the dip enabler peel base. I'm gonna have to change the TV. It's so quiet. But no music for us. All right, now we can wait for peel base to dry. Dominic was up late last night. I got up to use the bathroom at like, he's been sleeping out on the couch. He's just got it's a small flat screen TV in his room, but the way it's on top of his bureau and the way it's angled down, like his bed is lower than the bureau and it's across the room. You can't see the TV. So he likes to sleep out here so he can watch TV. I told him that's stopping when we move to our new place. And he's like, yeah, I just want a room with a door. His room does have a door, but it's made of glass. Well, it's wood with glass panels all in it. So I'm like, well, make sure you get a room with a door. Oh, nightmare mushroom luncheon lady arrested. Yeah, she had her ex-husband's family over for dinner, and like 3 out of 4 of them died.
100% legit. Don't miss out.
Been a major development in Victoria's
Happened in Australia.
Case. The woman who prepared the deadly lunch.
Hi, Britt.
After being quizzed by homicide detectives, Erin Patterson has been charged with 3 counts of murder and 5 counts of attempted murder.
It's gonna be so hard. Like, I don't even know if all of us have one of the same dips, you know?
This one, the victims are hopefully going to
I don't know.
justice because Erin Patterson has finally been charged, and we're going to talk about it today.
And then I saw something that said, like, pick one dip from each collection. And I'm thinking, what? What are you talking about? Like, using dips in one Manny from 3 different collections? Like, I don't know about that.
It's a fragrance subscription. It lets you choose a new designer
Or maybe I just misinterpreted it. I reread it like multiple times, and that's the only way I could understand it.
Life savings on designer fragrances, trying to find your scent. Scentbird offers affordable and flexible subscription plans. Look, you can
Yeah, but maybe we should take the lead on it, Michelle, since we're like
hassle-free. One of my favorite parts,
permanent ambassadors rather than letting the temps. Or do you want to just let them decide? It's up to you. I mean, if you just want to sit back and not, you know.
Let you sit here and try these fragrances out, and then when you find the ones that you really like, you can invest in that bigger bottle if you want.
Could just say your choice of a winter Manny or a holiday winter/holiday Manny using any of the new collections.
Into an X, and they called me up to ask
Ah, haha.
they've forgotten too when they saw me.
Yes, Britt. You're literally reading my mind, girl. Jinx.
It was good seeing you too.
Do you guys think it's better to post the day before or the day of release?
The name of it is It's Too
See, my mind goes to like day of release, but I can understand day before too. You know what I mean? I know, right?
But they called me up and they're like, "Hey, this smells really good." And so having like an X, you know what I mean, give you that compliment or whatever. I don't know. It's just really nice to me. And that
I think we should do holiday/winter because not everybody celebrates the holidays. You know what I mean?
Is how you can go through their collection. Everybody's like, "That's yours. You want it. Here's
Day before. Oh,
actually some of these new fragrances because I love them." So Hanson Dole.
yeah, that's all right. That's why the more I thought about it, I was like, oh, like I always do Manny's for like release day, but Lexi releases at 7 p.m. at night. So I think like, I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong because I got 0 sales from this release. 0. And I did 2 Manny's, posted them everywhere. I can't believe it.
Sophistication. Damn it. It smells so good. And I agree with them. I love this. The citrusy smell to it. It's amazing. My favorite one in this collection by far is Awaken. Oh, God. So sexy. Now this one says highlighting the core ingredients of Tumi's best-selling fragrance, Awaken. Bold, ardent blends are overdosed.
I count on that money, so it kind of sucks. Especially right in November before Christmas.
Black lavender, bergamot, clary sage, coriander.
All right, so we'll post on the 15th, and we'll say winter/holiday Manny.
Last but certainly not least,
Okay.
Arabesque. This one has like a nice floral.
Patty, how does that sound to you
Patchouli, rose.
for Hypnotic,
The vibe of this one.
for the collab we're gonna do? She wants to do a giveaway too. I need some ideas, or we gotta come up with something.
It's just how easy it is. You see the little
We could ask them to post their holiday Manny's using Hypnotic colors. I wouldn't enforce new releases on people, but like to not make them use the new releases, but we could ask them to post a holiday/winter Manny with us. And then their names can go on a wheel or something, or Mel can pick one.
30-day supply, but y'all, they're hooking you up. Now, another thing that I do is I just trade out the scent that I want to match the vibe of the container.
Yeah, guys.
That might be a little bit extra, but it's what I do. So
What about for a giveaway? Any ideas? Do you think we should like invite everybody to participate in the collab, like all of Instagram, and we can make that part of the like giveaway? I mean, I can run that by. Obviously, we can ask Mel, but do you think that sounds like it might be a good idea?
It equals out to like a little over $7 for your first month. It's available in the USA and Canada. So
I don't know. Oh, I know what that is. I'm like, what is that?
Again, I want to give a shout out.
Got my pinky. See this right here? That's gel. Gel polish must have dripped down there and then cured.
Roscoe's sleeping, though he was cleaning a minute ago.
That's funny.
Things get serious. And my name's Paul. If you're new,
Hi, Paul. This is that reporting live from my sofa guy.
Hopefully there will not be more mushroom headlines. I don't really know what to say about that, but it is what it is. But this is
She did.
Stems from Australia. This involves Aaron.
All right. Well, that would have to be. We could do that like the following week. Ask her fall Manny's the week of Thanksgiving. I love, and I got them all, those gorgeous shimmers, and I love doing Skittles with them. I'm gonna pull them out real quick so I can show you guys.
So he was lucky enough, and that probably saved his life. Well, this has gone on for months. They've been investigating, and finally they have brought charges against her. So what we're going to do in this video is
I just gotta find them. Oh, they're right here. Okay.
by looking at different articles as well as video clips. Now, I do want to give
My hooks behind me that are holding my swatch rings are starting to give out. One of my hooks just snapped and broke. I don't want to replace it because we're moving. So, all right. So these are the ones I'm talking about right here. Remember these? They're so pretty. I just love this collection, and it's like totally let me change that. Totally fall, you know, all the color tones of fall, I guess you would say. And they have fine glitters in them. They're super pretty. It's like Pegasus, Lacerda, Cepheus, Auriga, and Perseus. We could ask for that. All right, so I'll ask her if she wants to do a fall collab the week of Thanksgiving, Monday or something, Tuesday, I don't know. A lot of people are going to be doing fall nails for Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? I know I'm going to be wearing a fall mani for Thanksgiving. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'll use, because those are some of my favorite fall dips from her. I've done Skittles with them. I think I did too, but that's probably how I would use them again, because they look really pretty together.
So remember, she had a husband who fell ill a couple of years ago, whatever, something very similar. And she has.
So we're using Dreidel Dazzle and Hanukkah Dreams. So this is part of the collection of where all the dips are, the blue dips. I don't know if she's named the individual collections yet. Has she? I'm not sure. So I just know this is from the blue collection. Oh, and the way I'm gonna do it, my thumb is gonna be the shimmer, my index is gonna be the glitter, and my pinky is gonna be the glitter, and then my middle and ring are going to be the shimmer dip. And then my plan is to put a snowflake on my middle nail, and probably one of these ornaments or one of these ornaments, and maybe one of these snowflakes. I was looking for something a little larger. Britt, these are the stickers that you got for me. They're gonna match perfectly with these dips. Look at that, from Temu. It also came with these gold ones, and you guys know how, all right, so I'm just going to show you because it's hard to explain, but look at these here. I don't know if I'm holding them upside down or not, but they're stiletto shaped. For the tip of your nail, they're actually stiletto. So I thought that was awesome. These are good for New Year's Eve and stuff, and it says 2024. So thank you again, Britt. These are really cute. I just opened them this morning, so it was my first time to look through them all. So I have other snowflakes. These are 5D. I'm not going to try to use those, though. These ones are not 5D. They're nice and flat. I got these gorgeous Cosmic Nails ones that would, like, probably look cute with the blue, but
We actually kept everything we needed, including our
because I'm using the blue ornament sticker, I'm not gonna use these, but I did pull them out as an option. There's some snowflakes on here, but nothing really big enough for what I'm looking for. I didn't pull out my stamping stuff, but I might have to stamp a white snowflake. I don't even know if I have one big enough though. Let me think.
Resource for my clients in order to guide them towards a successful bankruptcy solution.
Let me take a quick look.
In my mind, we were preparing to lose everything.
Those are all
Our
Halloween.
car, our family. John and his team were there to help us through the process.
In both on Rhode Island and Massachusetts.
Oh, those are 5D.
My team and I deal with unique financial challenges.
Wonder what's in here.
Based on your situation, We will find a creative.
I haven't even opened it
guide you
yet.
through the process in order to set expectations and show you how life goes on. Very
Oh, okay.
simple bankruptcy.
Oh, you did, Britt?
I'm grateful that we called John when we did. Who knows what we would have done without him?
Bankruptcy is hard to navigate.
All the matching foils.
Today, and let us guide you towards a successful
Michelle?
bankruptcy settlement.
Where are you talking about? I'm confused. Oh my God, look how cute these buffalo plaid ones are. Love them.
I'm devastated. I love
These snowflakes are really pretty too,
I can't believe this has happened.
but they're too small. I wanted something that kind of filled up most of the nail, you know?
See what the evidence says as to whether she's a bad actress or a truly sympathetic, be willing to cook. Let's go on and find out those 5 things now. So number 1, a mother, Erin Patterson,
Okay.
already has 2 children. Number 2, split from husband. She was no longer living with her ex-husband, Simon Patterson, who
Looking. I don't trust myself to draw a snowflake today. I didn't look at any inspo for that.
A newsletter from her now dead former in-laws John and Gail Patterson in 2018, editing the Borough Flyer newsletter until 2020. Remember, this is the one that she made some comments and text messages about how annoying it was to edit after people. I mean, I get that, right? The 2019 September-November edition of the newsletter.
Unless I copied one of these, I could do something like that. Oh my God, one time I did like sweater nails, but I did snowflakes. That took me a long time. All right, let me look through this book real quick because I know I have more. Yeah, 5D ones.
Say that her and her husband at the time, Simon, they would forage mushrooms and things like this. So that's why when she came up with the story that she.
All right, so I might have to use.
She had bought them at some random, Asian market. She couldn't really remember which one. It was like, well, aren't you like seasoned at this and know what you're doing? And these death caps are so, almost like one, like you do
They're
not.
all so
like
small.
one little bit of it. So that's.
All right, so I might have to use a 5D, something like this, or I don't know. This. It's not even really a snowflake though. I'll just leave it out. Okay. I actually put some stickers in these other books. I already think I flipped through this one. I didn't. Oh, I have these. No snowflakes though. Oh, I get these ones. These are pretty big. I'll leave that out. The white ones,
We always are asking, well, why didn't he know to do this or do that or whatever, what I'm saying? And oftentimes
Those are red Christmas stickers.
they are with the genre.
Oh, here's some more.
Being willing to take
Kind of
somebody
big.
else's life. Of course, this is alleged. She has not had her day in court yet. Let's go on to that last thing. She's also a property owner. It's been reported that
Okay.
Patterson currently owns 2 properties.
There's little icicle things here. These are cute, but they'll probably only fit my baby, my pinky now.
She also once owned
These stickers.
in Eden at New South Wales. She inherited
That one's so tiny. I don't even think that would fit my pinky. It's too small for my pinky now. That one would fit though. All right. Thanks for your patience, ladies.
Seaside getaway and spend their last years there before their deaths. Now, what we're going to do now is just do a quick little timeline of the events, and you'll see it on the screen here.
All right, let's get to dipping. Start with the shimmer dip. Hanukkah Dreams. Look at that. Super, super pretty.
This is the other red flag here. I mean, thank God they did, obviously. But the 4 guests and Patterson each ate some of the beef Wellington.
Yeah, they're part of the whole blue part, the Hanukkah collection with all the blue dips, Patty.
Don't like them. She went to the Leongatha Hospital with stomach pain and diarrhea. Her guest also.
Okay, so this dip is going on the ring finger, the middle nail, and the thumb.
And if you're familiar with beef Wellington, a lot of people point this out to me in my earlier videos.
I've never had
This is
beef
really a dish
Wellington.
that you scrape the mushrooms off of, so it seems as if she probably made multiple dishes, right? She probably thought through enough on that of like, I'll make a few different dishes. And she probably gave herself something to make herself go to the hospital, but clearly it was nothing in the realm of what her guests were going to experience. Okay, so July 31st, Patterson was transported from Leongatha Hospital to the Monash Medical Center where she was treated with a liver drug. August August 4th, Gail Patterson.
I don't know if I told you guys, but Aslan at Moondust Nail Dips let some ambassadors go. She only kept 2.
Don Patterson dies in hospital. Homicide detectives search Aaron Patterson's home. August 9th, police return.
So I'm a little worried about how she's doing. I know sales haven't been good.
Neighbors near Aaron Patterson's house. August 14th, it's revealed that Aaron Patterson has supplied investigators with a detailed statement about the July 29th meal, earlier offering.
Oh, you didn't see him?
Questions. November 2nd, Victoria police arrest Aaron Patterson and take her to the
Oh, you're talking about Dipnotic with the matching foil dips? Is that what you're talking about?
Let's move on to that statement I was talking about earlier where she was trying to play it off.
Michelle?
She told, let's look at this other clip from another article. And it says Miss Patterson.
Britt got me those. She sent me a Temu care package. She was super sweet. And those stickers were in there.
She said that she
It came with the blue ones. The blue ones were on top and the gold ones were underneath.
was later dumped at a local tip over her concern that her estranged husband would blame her for her parents' death.
I'm sure Britt could get you the link if you wanted it, Patty.
So there's the whole.
Sorry, Britt. Don't mean to put you on the spot.
I think a lot is going to lie on what Ian has to say because clearly he survived, thank God. And if he's able to say, yeah, she, had these plates and it was like, we could all pick from these, but then she got hers from the kitchen. You see where I'm going with that?
Hey, Britt, you still feeling all right?
Like this, there had to have been like 2 different versions of this meal cooked or something. And what we're going to do now is get into the arrest.
Okay, let's do the thumb.
It says Aaron Patterson arrested over fatal mushroom lunch that killed 3 in Gibson, Victoria. This is by Kevin Ayers and Wayne.
Yeah, so she gave them poisonous mushrooms in a beef Wellington to her ex-husband's family, and 3 out of the 4 people died. So it happened months ago, but now she was just charged. I guess they were investigating it, She's charged with murder.
The interior of a red MG ZS SUV in the property's driveway. Detectives also brought in specially trained technology to detect her dogs.
This color is super pretty. Really nice pale blue, icy blue.
It says the technology detection dogs have been supplied by Australian Federal Police, who say they can find memories, storage devices such as USBs, hard drives, mobile phones, storage devices, and SIM cards.
Oh, I didn't get the foil dips, Michelle. That's why I was like, what? I never got those. I don't even remember them. I don't know how I don't remember.
It would be neat if he did.
I guess just because I don't have them.
So sensitive that they can track down tiny SIM or memory cards buried in walls or even through. The dog's been exploring various locations around her home with a sofa.
I'm wearing my super comfortable Lizzo onesie. Well, it's Yiddy onesie. I got it last year, remember? This thing has held up so well. Like, I signed up for the club or whatever so I could get it for, I think it was 20 bucks. Maybe it was 30, but it's like super plush. It has a hood. It has these little heart-shaped pockets on the bum. And it zips up. It's a onesie. But you can totally wear it out, Although you might just want to wear it to lounge around the house, but it's so comfortable, and I wear it like every week when it's cool, and I got it last year, and I mean, it's just held up really well. It's a little string right here, but other than that, though, I mean, like, the zipper still works fine. Everything is like perfect. The material, no, everything's great about it, So I would definitely recommend this onesie. It's super cute too. Oh, they restock all the time though. So Britt just asked to be notified. Like I will say, notify me when they're back in stock.
This is Aaron Patterson's text leak. Mushroom chefs messages about her inheritance and buying house where she cooked deadly lunch. As a strange husband's reaction to her being charged with murder is revealed. This is by Candace Sutton for the Daily Mail.
Oh, this is so pretty, you guys.
That kind of gives us a little overview. These text messages sent by Aaron Patterson to a friend have been leaked after the Leon Gotha mushroom chef was charged with 3 counts of murder, 5 counts of attempted. The text exchanges with another woman reveal details of Miss Patterson's clearing out her late mother's home in 2019.
I didn't even get a red from Dipnotic this year.
let's go ahead and look
But
at the screenshots.
I have last year's red,
Six,
classic
yeah,
red, which is gorgeous
amazing, really close to
red
town, where my kids will go
that
to
I
school,
can
but still
use,
close
you
enough
know.
to
But I
the
didn't
farm.
get
All my
any
farms are
like
in the forest, and this
Christmassy
feels like living in the
dips.
forest. There are even a couple of koalas in those trees. That would be so
And then with the
weird to
Black
see
Friday
a koala
freebies, I didn't
just
get that
sitting
Christmassy
there.
one.
Anyways, so I'm happy for you. I used to always
Britt and Patty did. I didn't though. I got the other two.
But no, I do love it. Now these are just some pictures of her car from clearing out bugs and whatnot. She says top photo at the start, then bottom photo a few
Thanks,
hours later,
Britt.
nearly finished. And then she says, "See, do you own where you live now or renting?" Rent. It's been a dream to build all my life, and I can only do it thanks to my mom's house selling. Silver lining to her passing. Definitely, that's so great. I mean, obviously not that your mom passed, but I reckon you particularly deserve it from some of the family stories you've told. So exciting. I'd
There we
love to
go.
build a new house. I've got a notebook full of sketches of house layouts I've been drawing for years. Houses are so damn expensive these days. A basic house in a decent suburb of Melbourne is $800 to $1 million. Who can afford that? I know it's insane. When I was younger, $1 million was rich. Now most people's mortgages are for that much. I'm impressed by her quick decisiveness. I probably would have thought about buying a block for at least several months. I have been eyeing off that block for months. I've inspected it.
Wow, in
15 times.
Australia,
What pushed me over the line was Blink finally paying
a basic house in a decent suburb is 800K to $1 million.
Now this just goes on to show like a quick picture of where it was. I mean, this is literally
The minimum wage in Australia, the last I knew, was $24 though.
Oh, wow, so beautiful. How exciting. Has your new
But
property
even still,
have you rolled around?
I mean, there's a major housing crisis in Australia right now because people are priced out.
About getting a goat or two to keep the weeds down until building starts.
It's like kind of what's happening here, you know.
Excited about this. Now,
Like we were priced out of our hometown.
check on what really happened to mom and dad over there. I'm just saying.
We moved to a cheap city, and now it
There's nothing
even
over
here
the
is not
so
cheap
She's excited about this.
anymore.
She expresses some remorse about her parents dying, but we don't get into that too much. Yeah, she does say that, oh, silver linings and all that.
There, if I can get it.
She inherited
There we go.
money. I mean, the house sold for what, 900,000. I mean, you know, they're talking about people.
Okay,
you know,
let's do a second dip
this
on my
expensive,
thumb.
this, but it's like, well, girl, you just got 900 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you clearly had a pretty nice life growing up, probably at least financially. That doesn't mean that her personal life could have been good, but it sounds like financially they weren't going hungry, right?
You got the one that has nothing to do with the holidays.
Specifically about the police chief, he's going to be talking, just saying a couple of things very quickly.
Today's arrest is just the next step
From Hypnotic, you mean, Patty? Is that what you're talking about?
thorough investigation by homicide squad detectives.
They're all like kind of holiday-ish, I think.
Another investigation
Well, depending on your religion.
of media and public interest, not only here in Victoria, but also nationally.
Now he brings up a good point. I was saying his thing, you know, there's people, these are real people involved,
Okay.
as all these cases are. Now, one thing, and this is a question for our Down Under Sofa Squad, when he makes this mention, like, I can't think of another case that's drawn this kind of attention and whatnot, you know, when he's saying that, I guess my question is, you know, is
Looks good.
similar to how it is here in the States or other places where people are very curious to see how the law, the legal system works, how the cases play out. You know, and so yes, I know that it's not too often where a case, at least over here in the States, it's like, wow, what's going on in Australia? You know, and probably the same for over there when stuff happens over here. So, you know, but the way he talked, it was just almost like this unheard of thing. Now it does sound like this is a very small area where they live in, so maybe specifically to that.
All right,
Whoa,
now we'll
yeah,
break out
you know,
the glitter.
but I'm just curious to hear from you on the comment section, especially those who live there or have been there or whatever, that's familiar with it more than somebody like me who's never been. You know,
That's Dreidel Dazzle.
over there is true crime or crime cases just not something that's paid attention to as much as it is elsewhere in the world. Now let's go on and move on to another club.
She has
Oh, wow, Michelle. That's crazy.
Valley Magistrates Court. Erin Patterson sat in the dock. She was calm. She stared blankly ahead. She was flanked by
You're talking about you're talking about the
because they need to go through the amount of computer evidence that was seized from
excuse
Erin
the
Patterson's home.
the Black Friday freebies.
Very quick, it was very simple. Let's continue on.
You just got one, didn't you get two? No,
Supposedly,
one.
there were also 3 other attempted murder charges
I got that
against
one party hat.
Patterson. Police will
That's not traditional colors, but I get it because like people go out to parties on New Year's, you know, so it's got that added sparkle to it as well. It's got silver in it, I think. Silver glitters too. and then like it's like a sparkly base.
Saw Simon, that was him in the truck.
You did too, Britt?
Whatnot. Let's just look at a couple more clips before we talk about things.
How's your client doing in custody?
She's good, thanks. I've just got to get through.
Who should be fighting these charges, Mr. Do?
It's early days and we haven't received the brief.
And then you both got the Christmas one, the red and green one that I want.
From just being here in America, it seemed like, wow, they're just as aggressive over there for the media, with get into the attorney and whatnot. But you heard them, it's early days, like basically the same thing we see over here. It's like, look, we just got it. Right?
I think I'm just gonna lay flat for both dips. On the other, well, my index finger for the next now.
A debit card. The all-new Experian Smart Money debit card and digital checking account. It finds payments that could raise your credit scores without adding debt. It's no ordinary debit card. It's the Smart Debit Card. Only an Experian. And that is worth celebrating. Build credit without the debt. Get your new Experian Smart Money debit card and digital checking account through the Experian app.
Why are so many businesses using Snapchat ads? Let's ask Playbite. We realized there was a big overlap between Snapchat users and our target audience.
Skip ad.
Now, Erin Patterson couldn't make a bail application today, Davina, because you can only do that in Victoria in the Supreme Court if you've been charged with murder. So she's been remanded in custody. We'll see her in court in May next year.
Now, I found this part to be interesting.
Oh wow, she's in custody and then she won't be back in court until May. Huh.
She can't do the bail thing unless you're in Supreme Court, however she said it. Which
Yeah, I know.
Where it's like, yeah, you're on some big charge, you ain't getting bail. Yeah, you're going to stay where you're at. Which to me also.
It's super pretty. I think it's like, yeah. I wish I got it.
So we're talking, what is this month? This is beginning of November. So November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So, I mean, this is a minute, right? Her life has completely changed, as it did for the victims. Imagine going over to someone's house.
Gorgeous.
And I'm almost looking at it from Ian's perspective, the survivor. You get sick as a dog. You're in a hospital.
Wonder what's up with Tara. She really hasn't been coming to the lives much lately.
Your other two family members are dead. The world is watching.
She didn't come Saturday night either.
Shocked that you lived. Yeah.
Which Saturdays, obviously weekend, like family time or whatever, so. But I think she wasn't here Friday or a couple times last week.
Losing your spouse to something like this as opposed to it's a natural cause, right? It should be, right? It's traumatic enough to lose your lifelong partner that way, regardless. And then when it comes into something like this.
Okay, let's do a second layer on my index finger.
Drink it from the cupboard and we'll cheers it to.
This is going to be the easiest way ever to do an ornament on a nail. Instead of actually making it with the glitter.
Also, the center of this, besides the victims who clearly lost their lives, are her children, right? She has two kids. Imagine.
I wonder if I could do a snowflake and then
with her father, who, if you remember, the father
top it with this blue glitter.
Talking about, oh, that's how you kill my parents. Yeah. So very early in on this, he was like, "You killed my parents, right? This is not an accident." And I'm only saying that because it makes you wonder what he's telling the children, because if the children have been pivoted in the spot of if we believe mom, we then have to begin the part of accepting that our mom is a murderer, killed our grandparents. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's major. If they don't, then they don't, and whatever it's their right. You know what I'm saying? But then you have to Simon telling them, because if he's of the belief of she did this, he's going to be going more towards that level of things that immediate. Like, there is not a question. But again, I don't know. It's none of my business. It's just something to ponder on. I hope they all make it through. However, they can to begin a healing process. But and how do you heal from something like this? Again, it's a very small area. It sounds like that they're in, and so this is huge, right? I mean, this is insane. The level of attention this has gotten, and the tragedy of it. You just don't often hear about stuff like this of somebody wiping out not her family, but their family, her extended family. Remember, she wanted Simon there. He backed out at the last minute. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if she...
Oh, hi, Mallory.
And maybe it was a custody thing.
I bet you do. Okay, no problem. Glad you're here.
I'm guessing there's a lot of, they're going to be going through, search records or, like Google searches basically, for lack of a better term.
And Betty's saying hi. She's not going to be able to type probably because she's got her hands full with the babies. Britt, I don't know if you know, but she has an 11-month-old. Yeah, 11 months now, huh, Mallory? She has 2 boys, an 11-month-old, and is Leo 2 now? He's 2, right? He must be 2. But they're less than a year apart. Like she literally had 2 under 2.
And crime headlines and stuff like that, like they do here in the States, or is it not a thing? If I'm correct.
All right, so we got to encapsulate. I'm trying to decide. I'm debating between trying to do like a sweater nail snowflake on here to cover the whole nail, right? And then pour over with glitter instead of dip. Or do you think that would look messy? It could possibly look messy. I don't know. I think I should just stick to stickers. Yeah, because that's going to be a white one, and that's pretty big.
Mr. Roscoe says he's not going to be taking up a part-time job with the police.
Too bad we're using a different shade of blue, right? I also have these blue snowflakes.
Talk about Aaron or mushrooms. We'll see how soon.
But I don't know what this one does. Must go up at the cuticle, maybe. On the smaller finger, maybe. All right. Let's encapsulate. I'm going to encapsulate the shimmer nails first here, so I don't get any glitter cross-contamination or cross-contaminated.
They turned that little holiday magic into a 7-foot-tall, untraditional tradition. Turn ideas into ideas.
Oh, hi, Tara. I was wondering, when you're quiet, I didn't think you were here, and then I was kind of nervous that maybe you weren't feeling good or something, because I know you haven't been feeling good. You're knitting, huh? Good for you.
At some point during this interview, when
Oh my God, I went to the Alec Murdaugh trial.
you're live,
He filed for a new trial, you guys.
and you made that decision. But it wasn't what we just played. It wasn't yet. It was some point after that.
I don't think that's a lie right there. It's the reason why
I don't think that's a lie.
For this, because what I'm saying there, I believe to be truthful, and I know this. I know for a fact that when David Owens asked me about my relationship with my wife and my child, I know that played a role in that, and I believe that. And I may be wrong, but I believe that this was before that.
You ever heard the expression, not telling the whole truth is the same as telling a lie?
Sure, I have.
That's something you understood as a lawyer and a prosecutor?
Okay, now we can
Yes.
encapsulate these glitter nails. Hi, Rose God. He's back, or she's back. Got a few glitters in here. Okay. One more nail left. Just putting some clear dip over my glitter nails and all my nails, actually. This is called encapsulating. Put a clear layer over it to protect it. You did, Tara? You slept for most of the weekend? Have you been to the doctor or anything? Yeah, for sure it is rough for her, huh? It's gotta be. When I'm sick, my house goes to like shit. Seriously, like, I mean, it just becomes a dump because I'm not here to like pick up after,
I don't believe so.
you know, to just like keep things running.
You understood that he had to ask questions.
There was a red glitter on there. I wanted to make sure it didn't stay. Luckily, I was able to get it off.
Well, this might be a good time for a break.
Let me go back to Charlie Adelson and see what's up.
Idea it was
Oh yeah, closing now. This is the defense attorney. He's pretty good.
Makes sense.
See how he does. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit so you guys can hear it too.
By the way, why would she need a babysitter at all if it was a murder for hire?
God, time to
If
activate.
it's a murder for hire, how much time does it take to go pick up money?
3 people have already been convicted. The 2 guys, gang members, who actually killed Dan Markel,
See, the thing is, she didn't know
and
how much time it was going to take.
the girlfriend of one of the gang members, who is also the girlfriend of Charlie Adelson, who is on trial.
Didn't know how he was going to
She was like the conduit to getting these guys to do it. You know what I mean? Charlie mentioned it to her. She found them. He paid them, and they've all 3 been convicted. The 2 gang members and the ex-girlfriend. They're all serving life sentences for murder. One of them actually cut a deal and is serving. I think he got 20 years.
And I wonder if they don't understand or they're trying to confuse you. So let me make this crystal clear now.
So now it's Charlie Adelson's turn. And not only that, the mother,
The night of the 18th,
Charlie and Wendy Adelson's
Charlie
mother,
Adelson had no idea
is involved in it too. So there's a chance she could be
He had
charged
no
as
knowledge
well.
of the last
So this is what they
case.
look like now after
He doesn't find out
activating.
anything about the
They
last
look pretty good. I do have
case.
some
In the car,
dip up in here, but a little grow out up here, which you guys know I don't like any grow out, you know. So I was actually debating filling that little tiny spot, but I let it go for today, and hopefully it won't be too noticeable.
and that a friend of hers had done this.
The rest of them
Nothing about
look
any
pretty
last
good though.
case.
And this is a fresh tip, so
The payment structure makes no
let me have a
sense.
sip of coffee.
The whole purpose of a murder for hire is to hire someone.
Look, you guys, I showed on Saturday night, but you guys weren't all here.
You are not.
I finished my diamond painting.
Yet,
Took me a while because this is a big one, 30 by 40. The only other ones I've ever, so it's 30 by 40 centimeters or whatever. The only other ones I've done are 20 by 20. So, like, you know what I mean? They're squares. I've never done anything this big, so I really like it. I think it turned out pretty good.
reasonable doubt.
The worst part was going back at the very end to get the ones that I had missed, the letters I had missed. You have to like dig into the bags to pull out like 1 or 2 beads, you know, multiple times for the
I apologize.
different colors I had to fix or fill in, I should say.
See, the thing is, I think
You have walking pneumonia?
I'm passionate.
So you did go to the doctor, I hope.
And the one thing I hate is is when someone comes
Get ready
in
to
this
file.
courtroom and lies. I hate even more when a murderer comes in this courtroom and lies.
Okay.
What we know is that the state called Catherine back then.
We can start with these.
Her first trial. They called a woman who lied under oath in her second trial. They called a woman who tried to get Sigfredo Garcia to lie for her in her second trial. But worse, they called a woman who just a year ago lied during her proffer. She denied it. And by the way, they didn't question her on it. But you heard from their own witnesses, including Special Agent Sanford, that he walked out of the room. And he walked out of the room not the first 10 minutes. He walked out of the room over 3 hours after she started speaking. Because as he put it, what she was saying made no sense. And they're going to have you base this man's freedom on a few words. And why did she lie? Because it's her only way out. But her lying didn't stop there. She
That looks
lied
good.
to you. We caught her in lies. She said she didn't get paid overtime. We know she got paid overtime. She said she didn't know when the murder happened, when the plan changed to a murder, and that the plan was to murder Professor Markel. You've heard the liars. We see her lying to her co-conspirator, according to them, Charlie Adelson, on the liars themselves.
Her dips always apply so nicely, don't they?
That she has called the number hundreds of times. That it's a non-working number, that the number just rings, that they left a voicemail. All of those are lies. By the way, you know who she doesn't lie to? Sigfredo Garcia. You know who else she lied to? Luis Rivera.
Okay.
We heard that. She lied to him about the purpose of the trip. She lied to him about the lady being on the street. She told Luis that Wendy was on the street the day before the murder with the kids. And you may remember the judge read a stipulation in, which both sides agree on. It shows that Wendy could not be on the street with the kids. Luis Rivera didn't lie. She lied to him.
Okay.
She lied to him about the amount of money they got. She told him it was $100,000, but it was $138,000. And she never told him that she was getting paid every month. Remember, Rivera wanted to do a robbery. Miss Cavalman comes up here.
Okay, these look pretty good.
Closing, and she says, why didn't they just do a robbery? Wouldn't that have been easier? Remember, Rivera brought up that very point. And what is he told by Sigfredo Garcia?
Patty, how's your stomach been feeling? You haven't said anything, so I'm guessing better.
Do it this way. Ask yourself why. The bottom line is, Charlie Adelson
Okay.
was kind.
On the night of the 18th, he was scared.
So I'm just using this 180 grit file, as you guys can see,
He was part of it.
to use around my cuticle area.
She was protecting
Make sure my side walls are straight and smooth.
That's why he thought the money didn't go up every month. That's why he thought he wasn't getting visited by any bad guys. And that made him closer to her over time. Reasonable doubt, a puzzle piece doesn't fit.
It all fits. He better be found guilty.
She was offered a get out of jail free card, and she didn't take it. She was offered it before her first trial. Now she had an explanation for that. I didn't want to turn on my husband. But what about after he was convicted and his appeals were over?
Hey, Brandis.
Her trial was in 19. Her second trial was in 2022. See, she couldn't take the immunity offer because when you take the immunity offer, you have to tell the truth. And if you're caught telling a lie, you not only lose immunity, but you've now confessed. You now have no defense. She knew she extorted Charlie.
I'm doing a Hypnotic Manny Brandis
She knew he wasn't part of the murder.
with some colors that are releasing on November 16th. And I'm listening to closing arguments in the Charlie Adelson case.
That no matter how hard you try to hammer them in,
Trial, I should say.
let me ask you a question. Ask yourself, why, when the state called her as a witness, they didn't ask her one question about the wire? Go back and look at your notes. Not one question about what was said and meant at Dolce Vita. Not one question of what they talked about in the car before Dolce Vita. And then,
So I want to make sure the underside of my nail is smooth, especially with glitter nails.
they have an
You can sometimes have jagged edges, you know, so just, I'm just smoothing those out.
This crazy, unreasonable story that Charlie just wove. They don't call her back to the stand. They don't ask any of those questions.
All right.
Because they don't trust her. Because they know that she can't.
Have a little bit of blue acrylic in here. See if I can get that out.
The truth is, they have doubt. You heard it. They have doubt. That's why it took them 6 years after her arrest to even charge Charlie Adelson.
No, they were waiting for somebody to talk.
Ask yourself.
Oh my God, I'm so scared he's gonna get off. His defense attorney's good. So obviously not. He's a periodontist. He's an oral surgeon, so he's got money for the private attorney. And his parents have money.
Security cameras. Now, let me be clear. In closing, Ms. Kappelman said that no one testified that Charlie's demeanor changed in 2014.
Just gonna buff some of the nails real quick. I don't think all of them need it. Yeah, like this is smooth, so.
What we know from evidence in the record is that he started switching with a gun. What we know from evidence in the record is that he invested in camera equipment for his house
And
Ew.
turned off.
Just like, oh, get away from me.
Now,
Give me those bad chills.
comes up here and they say, well, there's this
Whew.
email or text message from months earlier where he's talking about putting in camera equipment.
Ergo file.
Guess what he didn't do months earlier? He didn't put in camera equipment. But guess what he does?
I am using Hypnotic, Dreidel Dazzle, and Hanukkah Dreams. So Dreidel Dazzle is the blue glitter, and Hanukkah Dreams is the lighter blue shimmer. These come out November 26th. I'm sorry, November 16th, not 26th.
He's a co-conspirator. Who's he afraid of? According to them, he's the guy behind it. The camera equipment is to protect himself against himself? Reasonable doubt.
Okay.
The wires support what happened on the night of the 18th. They support that he was extorted. Now, I'll first talk about State's Exhibit 130. You'll remember this when I talk about it. 21 months after the murder and the extortion.
There we go.
It's before the bump. It's one of these calls about Dave.
Looks good.
And it's very interesting and scary what happened in this trial on this call. State plays 18
Dry
minutes
skin.
of the call, and then they cut it off. They ask the witness how important the call is because it's before the bump. Meaning there's no reason whatsoever that anyone is thinking that they're being listened to. 21 months after the murder. 21 months after the
Oh,
extortion.
I didn't buff this. Here, I'll use this buffer though.
And at 20 minutes and 40 seconds in the call, 2 minutes after they cut it off, you hear what Charlie Adelson thought about Professor Marquette.
How sweet is Cat?
Describe what happened to him as a
Cat's
child.
meow.
His own words.
Cat Farah.
In real
She's so
time.
sweet.
You hear him say to his mom that Professor Marquette.
Okay, these look good.
They didn't want you to hear that. I want to go back briefly to the security camera. Miss Kappelman comes in here today and she talks about the times that
Okay.
Charlie went to the police. And she brings up examples.
All right,
of
so I'm just
violent
going to
lawsuits.
clean the nails now, right?
Brings up
And then we can put our stickers on.
dispute with a girlfriend. Those are very different.
I'm doing a winter Manny Brandis. I have some stickers that brick up for me.
Your family are gonna get
Oh yeah, see, I still have dip right here.
especially taken in the context that just 9 hours earlier, Professor Markell was shot in broad daylight, executed. Reasonable doubt, a puzzle piece that just doesn't fit. Let's talk more about these wires. States Exhibit 108, that's all the wires together. There's subparts of it. I want to draw your attention to A.
Oh, I
B,
keep
and
picking
C.
at it, and I'm probably gonna because I'll bleed.
These are the first 3 calls
I did.
Dr. Adelson after the ball.
Shoot.
What you see on these calls is that initially, for at least the first call and a half,
All right.
Charlie Adelson has no
Oopsie.
idea whatsoever what she's talking about.
Oops.
None.
All right, let's see what we
Now
got.
ask yourself, if you did a murder with someone, wouldn't that be the first thing on your mind?
All right, well, hold on. We're not going to be
He has
using
no
these.
clue what she is saying. He's talking about
I
Yelp.
think I was going to
He's talking about
use
the IRS. He's talking about being
possibly
sued.
one of these stickers, right?
No clue. She says it's about the two
It's
of
not
us.
as big as I wanted it to be, like I said, but let's try it.
Forced to death on this. It's about the two of us. You were extorted,
Some tape
and
on
now
me.
I'm being extorted.
I like this snowflake right here.
It doesn't even make sense under their.
I ripped it. Darn it. Trying to pick it up with my tweezers.
By the way, on those first calls, she wants to meet with us
There's no more like it.
when Wendy and Harvey are not around.
Boo. All right.
I'm confused. I thought they're co-conspirators, according to the state.
That sucks. This one's round, so it shouldn't tear.
By the way, he starts to figure out what it is when she brings up blackmail. And when she brings up, and you can listen to it, you'll see the hesitation in his voice that he needs to bring cash when they meet the next day for lunch. He starts to figure it out. And what does he immediately shift his attention to? Don't take my word for it. You can listen to the wires. Was the guy white or Hispanic? Was the guy wearing a disguise? Was the guy threatening?
Okay.
Did he give you 48 hours? He's trying to figure out if it's the same people.
Okay, that one's pretty centered.
Now, they talk about why would he call
I could put a
Katie?
blue Christmas tree on it instead, and then an ornament. That says New Year, though. I don't want the New Year.
Who has only one ex-girlfriend.
The mittens are cute, too. Maybe I should put those on, and then the ornament there.
And said you have to pay money. I'm not
All right, let's see about these ornaments. I think I'm going to use one of the bigger ones that will hang down further rather than a small one.
And see, they ignore D 1392, part of the same exhibit. He slips. 3 minutes and 34 seconds into this recording, Charlie slips. See, he's got to be careful on these calls when he's talking to Katie.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want her to think that he's setting her up and setting up her friend, whoever that might be. He doesn't know at this point. He doesn't guess, but he doesn't know. And the reason why he has
I think I should take this one off.
He needs her help.
If I can get it off without filing.
She's
No, I'm
the
not
one
gonna.
who is most equipped to help him figure out, is this a bad guy?
Easy enough to get it off, though.
Is it a
I'm going
bad
to
guy?
put blue on instead. I think it will look better.
He said his first instinct isn't to pay. We're going to get to that. His absolute first instinct in Dolce Vita is to pay. You can listen to it.
Okay. I think I might take the mittens.
So
They're cute. There's a pair of mittens here.
he talks to her, but 3 minutes and 34 seconds into D1392, he says the following. I mean, you didn't do anything with my mom. And she responds, what would I do with your mom? And he says, just checking. What could that possibly mean if he's not referring to the extortion?
Is that going to be... No.
How could that possibly be talking about a murder?
I'm going to move it over a little more.
It cannot be. 3 minutes and 34 seconds in.
No, too high.
D1392.
Jeez.
Don't take my word for it. Listen to it. On the wires, Charlie Adelson's way of calming down his mom, and what he is hoping for is that it is the police.
Okay.
How does that make any sense if he did a murder? He did a murder, but he's hoping that
I think that's cute.
It makes no sense. See, he's hoping it's the police because he didn't do a murder. And if it's the police, no one's going to get killed.
I think we'll leave it like that. I'll leave this one plain.
They went through Bolshevik with you. And I'll probably go through it a little bit more with you later.
I like it. I'm gonna cover these with gel so that activator doesn't take anything off of the stickers. But first I'll activate the other nails.
About the 9 times that he says something to the effect of,
So these nails are the ones that are going to get dip top
"Didn't do
coat.
anything."
And the ones with the stickers, I'm going to put a gel top coat on. I've had times where activator has taken the color off of my stickers. And not on all stickers, but it does happen on striping tape and stuff. So I don't want to risk it. So I'm just going to encapsulate with a 2-in-1, top coat with a 2-in-1 gel top coat. So this is base and top coat in one. This is from Cosmic Nails. It's HEMA-free. It's freaking amazing.
I think we did a murder for hire.
Yeah, I really love this. And you can save if you want to get it or anything else, Cosmic Nails, with my code TARA10.
They think they know the whole story, but they
That's also my code for Hypnotic Nails if you're interested in any of the colors we use today. They're releasing November 16th, and TARA10 will save you. That's good for Hypnotic Nails, Etsy shop, and
He says twice
the Etsy shop and the website.
Context.
So I'm going to cure for a minute.
They don't realize
Did I activate my thumb? I don't remember.
is close.
I don't remember if I activated my thumb. Britt, these stickers are super cute. Britt got me some cute stickers from Temu. Look at these ones, Brandis. You know how so many times, like ones that are meant to go to your free edge, the stickers, like to be like a French line, it will be like almond shaped or square or whatever. These are stiletto shaped ones. How cool is that?
There's talk about it being someone not from
And then
the
there's
first
some for
layer,
like New Year's.
but probably the second layer. Talking about
Some
his
champagne
fortune.
glasses. And the gold
first
ones.
layer is when he was extorted on
These ones have like 2024 on them.
his payments for the
And
21
a champagne glass with a Santa hat on it. And the clock almost at 12. Stuff like that. I don't know if I put activator on that. Did I? I probably did, right? Probably.
Is it the same guys?
Okay, so I'm going to wipe off any activator that might be wet on my nail.
I'm a liar.
Super important step to do this. The model ones, these dip liquids say, they don't even tell you to they tell you to activate, file, and then top coat. It doesn't say to reactivate, which I find really weird, but I just do this anyway.
The only 2 people that speak with the undercover, Charlie Adelson, Donna Adelson.
I used the liquids yesterday for this Manny, and they work perfectly.
Reasonable doubt. A puzzle piece doesn't fail.
Okay. So dip top coat gets 2 layers, as we know.
So why I had to fight so hard.
Please move on.
Look at the text messages that are in evidence.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Everything explained.
Their instructions say to wait 60 seconds in between layers. It says to let the first top coat dry fully.
She said she didn't know it was the police outside. She didn't.
And it says to wait 60 seconds. So
You heard she got a burner phone.
I don't know that I'm going to wait 60 seconds. I'm going to wait until I start seeing my top coat and I'll look so shiny. And then I'm going to go in with my second layer. These match so perfectly. Like, seriously, I could not have, like, you can't even tell. Like, people might even think I made these with the glitter. They'd be silly to think that I could do something this small and detailed, but You never know. Might fool some people.
If they're co-conspirators in a murder for hire, why would she be
Okay, so now I'm
working
going in with
for
my
the
second
police?
layer of top coat here.
It doesn't make any sense. Simply put, these puzzle pieces and others do not fit the state's theory. Why? Because while they
There
want to
we
make this
go.
a simple explanation, while they use words in closing 13 times could,
I'm mad I
6 times maybe,
did that to myself.
2 times maybe not, 3 times suspicious, 6
Oh,
times
well.
coincidence.
Maybe I'll wait a little while to do pictures instead of going out right now, you know?
We presume innocence.
I love this light blue. It's so pretty. I love light blues in winter, light blues with white, light blues with silver. I really like that. That whole color story, you know, and you'll probably, see it a lot from me this winter. But I enjoy doing these colors. This could definitely chrome, this shimmer here. I wonder what that would look like chromed.
We don't disagree.
And then this dip too, for sure, can be chromed. It's so, so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. So, 2 hands of Dipnotic, guys.
We agreed that the police work was phenomenal. That's why they call
Brandis, did you do the nail boo? I went and posted it yesterday on my feed on Instagram. It sat until this morning, and then I deleted it because I'm like, oh. So, and then I posted it to my Manny to the Nail Boo Facebook group. And they took it down and they said, "Hi, Tara. We took down your post because these colors haven't been released yet."
The first time he came on the stand,
Oh, you left Brandis.
let me say this. He's an honest and truthful guy.
Oh, I love them, Britt. Look how perfect they are for this Manny. Super
Compare
cute.
him to Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I really like this Manny.
They put in emails through him. And they showed that there was distress in the family.
I have a Train to Evergreen cuticle oil. I'm just looking for it.
They also showed that the relocation issue was denied in 2013, the summer of 2013, a year before.
Somewhere in the keys. Oh, maybe I
We
don't.
saw that there were
I don't
very
see
few
it.
emails from Charlie Adelson, although he was aware of some of the crazy.
Maybe it fell. I'm pretty sure it would be
He would
dry.
say things like, "Good idea."
Nice and dry. Okay, let's put some oil on. This is the apple pie oil from Dip With Me.
With the hopes of getting paid back. And we learned through Agent Sanford that there were emails that showed that this $1 million offer, the Adelsons consulted a lawyer on to make sure they were doing things legal.
I do a
We
sleeve
learned
too.
that in his experience, murders for hire aren't paid this way. We've already talked about that. And we
But
learned
it's
that there was
probably at the
ongoing
bottom.
discussions about where the kids were going to go to school in the fall of 2014.
I'm looking.
Ask yourselves, why do you need those kill them and relocate?
There we go. I found it. I think. Nope.
And then we heard from Wendy Adelson.
There it is. Oh,
And again,
it's kind of a different shade of blue, but it might not matter. Let's see.
crossing Wendy Adelson, because we wanted to show you that their theory on her was absolutely wrong. Earlier, in addition to the plane tickets and the hiring of the
I still think it will be all right.
scheduled meetings and the
in
custody
pictures.
in August,
Or should I do
Six that
a winter
trying to
sleeve?
buy the house. Now, they talk about a
Or
house
if I do this
on
one?
Halloween that Halloween of 2000 convinced her not to get. What about when she's looking for a
Yeah, I think I'll
house
do this one.
just
And then,
opposite-
oh, hold on. I know I had bought Christmas rings last year,
no evidence
like
that
the
they-
bow. There's a reindeer, a Santa,
testified that she was not
a
worried about
candy
the swap.
cane,
By the way, we
and a
called her
Christmas
lawyer
tree.
to the stand
I do like the
to buttress
bow.
her testimony. Because the same motion was
I think
made
we'll do
against
that.
her.
How's that, you
She
guys?
testified she wasn't worried about disbarment either.
The Christmas tree would look cute with this
She
Manny.
testified that she never
With
made
the
the
green.
noise or the Christianity email threats.
All right, so we'll use this. What do you guys
The
think?
emails and on the wires to support her testimony that after the murder she was scared and sick. You don't have to take.
Oh, all right. I'm making sure you guys can see me, can you?
And you don't have to take my.
Can you see my hand?
It's on the wires. The cells, it talks about how Wendy is finally.
Anyway, this is the finished Manny using Hypnotic Nails Dreidel Dazzle, which is the glitter, and Hanukkah Dreams shimmer, both in to save you 10%. I missed some dip over here. I'm definitely gonna wait a little bit, I think, to do pictures.
We have no idea.
If it's any of it's dried blood, so I want to wash my hands, see if I can get that off, and then
we don't know because it has nothing to do with
go out and do pictures after that. But I really like how this Manny came out, so thank you again, Britt, for the stickers. Thank you guys for being here. Michelle, enjoy your day off. And Britt, thanks for coming today. Tara, I really hope you feel better.
And we'll get to it. And just 3 weeks after dating,
Use the sleeve. What, the blue one, Janet? Are you talking about the blue one?
What it says, but it must have been that. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I think it's cute. I mean, it's simple, you know, because I just slapped some stickers on there, but so what, right? It's a Manny, and it looks good.
Wendy Adelson voluntarily was interviewed.
All right, Janet. So you think I should use the blue sleeve?
She gave her phone. She let them search her car. She let them search.
I'm waiting for you to answer. All right, Patty. Oh, you taking her to the doctor? All right. All right, text me. Text me after and let me know how it went.
And yes, she mentioned.
All right, I'll take pictures with this, and I'll take pictures with the blue sleeve, and I'll see which ones I. Oh, use the white one. All right, you got me all confused. That sleeve. Right, the white one? Yeah, because the other blue is a different shade, right? So, all right, ladies, I love you guys. Thank you for coming today and being here.
Does that make any sense?
Tomorrow, I have no idea what we're doing yet, but it will be a different company for sure.
It does if they had nothing to do.
Maybe we'll do Cosmic tomorrow. Of course, I have more Luxie Manis to do too, but
She talked about her problems and
or maybe we'll do a double dip Mani tomorrow.
how he was stalking her and jealous.
I think maybe we'll do that. And then we'll do Cosmic
He was
the next day.
adamant that Charlie never
All right.
actually looked into
Bye, guys. Have a good one.
that was a lie. And was adamant that the dinner they had weeks later, no one called it a celebration dinner. Her testimony. A state